PDP tried to construct its gambit around ideas, security, the economy, and fight against corruption. In 2019, the ruling party sustained the same mantra and asked for an opportunity to complete what it started. In 2022-2023, the main gladiators are terribly distracted. Yet, the major issue in Nigeria's democracy at the federal and state levels today should be ideas and specific performance. Since the beginning of this campaign, the main candidates have discussed nothing but religion, ethnicity, personal health, clothing, and personality. The 2023 campaign has been dominated by personal ambition and expectations and trivia. Many of the presidential candidates that have emerged do not even have manifestos. Nobody knows what they stand for or what they intend to do, not even what they understand about the task ahead. Titles are fashionable in Nigeria. Power is desirable. The allure of position and influence is magnetic. Nigerians will jump at anything along the spectrum. They want titles, not responsibility. End of quote. That now Oga Ruben Abati. When he sit down, carry him pen, come look, say, wait, oh. He be like, say, this 2023, as we calculate them, 6 months, nobody they even talk about the things when we say they're very, very important. Make I start from there. Oga Andy Akotive. Why you think, say, the major presidential candidates where we know, they're not even the reason along that line at all?
Okay, so some people for this country, they are very utopian in their approach to issues. And
utopian?
Yes, they forget, say...
No, wait, you go
yes,
talk that utopian.
Yes, so they are...
That they believe, say, the country go change overnight.
So they are largely theoretical in their concepts about how they think, say, Nigeria go take change. Forgetting that you must count one before you count two. There is a level that Nigerians are at right now. Get level we did right now. If you want to build a story building, what you should give to the foundation is different from what you go give to the lintel stage. It's different from what you go give when you put the furnishing. It's different from what you go give when you do the parapet. It's different from what you go give. They are different entirely. Nigeria as it is today, is the Nigeria that these leaders are speaking to. That they are aware of what we want as a people. What is a campaign of ideology? Who in Nigeria today understand what is the ideology? Is it the market woman who say never chop 3 times in a day and they struggle there? The husband day out, they struggle. The children are out of school. Who in this country understands what is ideology? So the politicians merely, that they speak to what is pervasive, what is available, what the people truly are aching and yearning for. All these rhetorics where they talk about for our country right now during the election, they are as a result of the fact that they are merely answering the askings of the society. Waiting these people want. If you sit with market women, you just say if they tell them about permutations around how ASU suppose not they ask money from government, how you are going to you say they won't hear all those things. If you sit with the boys on the streets who drink some of these drinks and smoke weed and all that, you say they won't hear where we are today. Our level of development and civilization is such that waiting these leaders they give us. Now we need for this time. There's going to come a time when we can now start speaking ideology like you find in Europe, like you find in America, because they have built their society and their consciousness to a level where if you did not speak to the things of ideology, if you are not ideological in how you propagate your mission and your vision, people go see you as being foreigner. You know, when I did school, they say, what it be abnormal behavior? Now, behavior will be say, it's not what is predominant. So if all of us, they drink water with a cup, and you can't drink water with hand, that's abnormal behavior. If all of us, they drink water with hand, and you come and you drink water with cup, that is abnormal behavior. The politicians, they don't want to behave abnormally. By behaving abnormally, it means say they go come and speak ideologically. What the society wants today, we are at that level where Abraham Maslow has said, there are different hierarchy of needs. There is physiological needs. After you leave physiological needs, you get to the safety needs. You get to social needs, self-esteem needs, and self-actualization needs. People and individuals grow on this level and they are motivated by the variables and the factors that are domiciled within these different rungs. The politicians understand that the vast majority of Nigerians are still within the physiological level. They can start speaking to issues around social esteem. They can start speaking to issues around self-actualization. They must speak to the issues of physiological needs, which speaks to what we can eat, what we can drink, how we have sex, and how we do all of those things. Now, the politicians, they address
exactly.
Today.
Now, what did they address?
Yes.
Make we start our own address. Step by step.
Yes.
It's good say you don't open the talk with the fact. Say, person no go come they speak spree for where they know they speak spree.
Absolutely.
Make I take this one to Oga Nelson Kujumi. Oga Nelson Kujumi na person will be say on top of our city, all thing don't come. He knows unless he want us say he no recognize us again. He knows. And Oga Nelson Kujumi na person will be say the time will be say in the build up to the general elections for 2015 and even 2019, he be the talk say. Make Nigerians focus on the things when they're important. The ruling party today, the All Progressives Congress, like I read from the article when Oga Ruben Abati being put out, they've been talk about some things and then talk say, in fact, the party call themselves progressives, meaning say everything will concern them, that things will go move forward. Make I ask you, Oga Nelson Ekujumi, if we look the last 7 years, going on 8, when this ruling party don't they in place, and the kind of things what they hear today, you think say we don't reach the point where we say, like our Ogbonge visitor don't talk here now. Ideology be like say far from us. And now the thing when they affect the people, go. Now these politicians they put them out on top.
Thank you very much. You know, say as we did for this society, so people get various needs, and politicians they study environment where we say the thing where they go put mouth. Now what did they go know say they pay people for leg give them wear their shoe. As my brother where they talk true. Now ideas like they rule the world. You talk when you begin this program, you talk say the government get three phase manifesto: security, economy, and anti-corruption. And to do those 3 things, now ideas be like the building block where you go come build house on top. Now the ideas go be your building plan. Say, okay, I want to build this house. How many tipper of sand I need? How many bag of cement I go need? You know, say before you build house, you go first do your cost analysis. Not be say the house now 10 million go finish am. You can't get 200,000 naira. You can't begin the build the house. By the time where your 200 naira where you reach, now there your house go reach now. The material you no go fit afford them again. It go lead to abandon projects. And so the thing where they ground today be say the thing where they face every Nigerian now the same thing. Whether you be Yoruba man, whether you be Hausa man, whether you be Igbo man, now the basic needs now be our problem. Majority of us, like he really talk, Maslow's hierarchy of needs there. The 5 steps. But as we dey here today, to chop, now be the major thing for anybody for this part of our Obodo, for this part of Obodo of the world, for Africa. For that side, now self-esteem and self-actualization need, now they pursue. The physiological need, they don't get them.
Absolutely.
The safety needs, that will not be their problem. The social sense of belongingness needs, people don't get them. Like say, I won't marry you, I won't become your friend, I won't get relationship. So those needs don't be problem for some environment. But for some environment, like for our own here for Africa, we still did the 2 ladder of the 5 steps. So what thing they be saying now for we as citizens, to they talk waiting they pay us for leg. Not be say make one person come tell us say, you see that politician, see where he put in cap. In cap no concern us. Now the idea where they head, where he will take solve our problem, where they worry us. Say last we day now, the problem of electricity they there. The problem of say our schools no good they there. The problem of say our lights no day. The problem of say our roads is no good. All these problems now in the ground. So now these problems now we supposed to tell the politician say, okay, Oga politician, You want rule us, abi? You want come canvas for our vote? And this problem, what be your idea of how you go take solve am? Not be say make you just tell me say make I no worry you, make I just go sit down. If you don't go reach there, you go solve am. Oh, I no go gree that one. Oga, show me the road map. Show me how you go follow the road. How you go take solve this problem wey dey pain everybody for leg. So na that one I supposed to concern all of us now.
Okay, Oga Andy,
Yes.
Looking at waiting, Oga this and Oga Nelson don't talk, and we could also bring up a couple of things where you also talk. We get to do with the 5 stages of a leader looking up to when it comes to probably the grassroots. Where like a typical example now for our own face, we deal with the stage where we say now hungry still they catch us. But a lot of these are leaders, of course. Then they travel out of the country. They see how development they progress across this country. And then they learn, of course, some of them, they inform to the point of even knowing a lot of these stages of how this development they take growth. And the moment they come here, just like the rhythm, the song, they change. On the side of the people, if the people on their own side feels, okay, this is our need, and then maybe the person who they will be the leader, they also bring maybe an advanced need. Chain notice says somewhere along the line, maybe, I want to put that, maybe somewhere along the line, say, that advanced need where the person they bring, maybe they look ahead, say, okay, by the time I bring in this need, you go fit probably somehow fit take care of this one where they and also look forward in advancing the progress of the country.
People, we they assume, we make a lot of assumption for this country. The people in this country, you say they even know their needs. How many politicians don't go do needs assessments of Nigerians in the different strata? Nigerians that are, at the talikawas, the extremely poor, will not go school. Will not go school. You don't go look at their needs.
Yes.
The majority of the people, the vast majority, they are there. The middle class, if there's any middle class I see existing in Nigeria, their needs, you don't look the upper class, their needs. You say we really get needs. Okay, make I ask everybody where they listen to us now. Waiting, Olusegun Obasanjo tell us we will vote her into power. Waiting, Yaradua tell us we will vote her into power. Waiting, Goodluck Jonathan tell us we will vote her into power. All the other people, including this president, waiting they tell us we will vote them into power. The truth of the matter is that not be waiting they tell us, now they inform the kind of vote where they get.
Okay.
Would they think say nah waiting they inform our now waiting they necessitate that kind of vote. The politicians no say nah waiting they call structure. Waiting they call structure. Now they produce vote for them. Not be ideology where they produce. I want to be structure. I don't define them severally. I say structure is 2 things in this country. The amount of money that you have got that you can throw around for a purpose, and the amount of violence that you can deploy on a specific electoral day. That is what is structure. Violence will mean the people who are ready to do something for you. Some people they tell me say, and the beavers don't come. Violence not gonna come. I say, say the politicians are thinking 3 years or 3 lifetimes ahead of you. If I say I dey contest with you, your stronghold now, Lagos South. Do you know I can deploy violence and make sure that the election not go hold there? Because I don't see your stronghold now there. I go deploy violence there. I go scatter the election consistently. But the election go hold right there because my men go. So violence can still be deployed. Nobody don't do assessment to say the needs of Nigerians today, they are as a result of the. Who tell you like that? I don't do meeting before where people sit down for the auditorium. And they make postulations around how if the government will just listen to me or listen to us, ASU will no longer be going on strike because what we can do, this is the solution to fixing the university problem, the power problem. And everybody there, the audience just look and say, what is this all they talk? What are we are interested in? What do you want share for us? What do you want give us? What do you make you call us come this thing? You say you be social reformer. That is the level they are at today in our country. And the politicians are speaking to the people at their levels. They are merely responding to stimulus as the people want them. Now, so that they give the people. Until such a time when we would have built a critical mass that are sufficiently aware of their environment and have come to form what can be best described as the needs of the people. Politicians will not be ideological. Ideological in terms of what? Who you want to ideology to? You won't go Mushingo, they tell them ideology. You won't go Egbedago, they tell them ideology. What is ideological? They are merely speaking to what is the predominant perception of the people. The people don't want ideology. So now me and you will be educated people, now they see they make this postulation and say they don't want ideology.
Your points, they're very, very valid. But you be mentioned for the beginning, say, waiting Chief Olusegun Obasanjo tell us when Nigerians vote for RAM. If we go back to that time, now 1999, and if we check, we don't get election cycles, we don't get, next year go make 24 years when consistently we don't do elections inside Obodo Nigeria, and we don't get civilian rule. Those when they lead, now people when they front. And everybody they discuss say if they want society when better, now the people when they front, now then go they lead and then go they show example. Make we look some of these our leaders them. Can't look say okay, if a majority of the people when they follow them now people will not understand. What about the people when they front? If we go apportion who the fault they with, and this one go make us mention something when cost plenty bege for across Nigeria as it take concern waiting somebody will be senior news story person being right for inside article. And now Oga Nelson I go through this question too. Oga Sam Omaseye, make we just put waiting the front page of that arrangement for on top of the screen so that Nigerians go really understand when they talk about issue based. Oga Sam Omaseye na journalist will be say don't spend plenty years for inside the business. He could write one article. For that article, he be write about one of the presidential candidates when plenty of his supporters the ginger, Dr. Peterobi. He could title that article Obi-Tuary. Now waiting that was screen like this, Obi-Tuary. And that now the Nation newspaper, one of the senior newspaper them when they inside this country. And Ogasa Omaseye, if we check the age, now person will be say don't advance for age, and the kind book when he don't read, and the experience when he don't get, now somebody will be say he gets something when you go look say no, he not supposed they do. But with that article we see plenty reaction. In fact, some people begin they call him phone number, they threaten him. He even come out the next day talk say I beg go make Oga Pito be calling supporters to order. Because anything will happen to them, now in them go hold. Oga Nelson Ekuji, make I ask you, you think say sometimes these are our leaders them, then they know waiting they right, but they don't go do them. They go deliberately they do the things where we say, even though at this level we don't go ever come up from that level. Because for example, if a party claims say they be progressives, or a party claims say that they collect power for the people, and yet the people know they see what in government they do, and we know they see progress inside society, where else we won't go as a nation?
Well, thank you very much. Anybody wey talk say they see wetin government they do, that person no dey honest with himself. When we begin this program, we talk about issues-based campaign, government being run on ideas. You and I know say nobody will go come government today, how we open Irish. When we say you go just come there, tell us say, we just elect you. People go ask you, even though those wey go ask you question, they no reach those wey no go ask anything. No forget say where we dey today, the progress wey we don make for our elections. Now, as a result of people wey dey ask questions, during the days of our former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, if you no forget, when election dey take place for polling station, INEC for that time under Morisuwu, but they announced the result of the election where they never finish. Where everybody come and talk say, which kind of election be this? So when former president will die, Alhaji Umaru Yar'Adua come enter. He said the kind of election where in Oga do, where carry am enter, he said na mago. He can't set up Electoral Reform Commission, if we don't forget. Now from there, we can't date till we reach where we did today. Also, make a refresh on our memory. You don't forget, say, for Ekiti in 2014, you remember Ekiti Gate tape by Captain Sage Koli, where a candidate of the party where they center then, a candidate, former governor Ayofayose, openly for that tape, where leak, they tell the army general, say, President Goodluck Jonathan don't make him president and commander-in-chief for that election. Say na anything where you want, na him go happen. But today now we You will see the election where we do for Osun, Ekiti and Osun. I won't disagree with my brother wey say you fit take violence stop election. You no fit take violence stop any election for Nigeria. Make you hear am well. We don pass that stage. That stage we don waka pass am well. When you know, remember say for election petition for some years back, we dey hear say Muhammad Ali dey vote for Nigeria. We dey hear say Nelson Mandela dey vote. We dey hear say Bill Clinton dey vote. And me and you know say na only Nigerian citizens fit vote. So those magomago don pass.
Me and you know that.
Mr. Omaseye here write article. Na your opinion now. So many people say don write worst thing that for the candidates wey be say himself dey support. Nobody kill them. We supposed to tell people say if anybody writes anything, if you no happy, law we get law for this country. Law of defamation dey. Make you go court. Say this person don't spoil my organ name. I won't sue him. Or make you tell your
but wait, Ogandi, we go allow you the opportunity to just note waiting in the talk. We go allow Oga Nelson finish the point we be saying they make before you go enter. Oga Nelson, over to you.
So what thing at the talk we say the freedom of speech. The right where you get to write something, it's not the absolute too. If you write some things against somebody and it spoil the person name, it go carry you go court. Court go give judgment. But when person can't write something because I don't like him, make I come they send threat to them. Say I go kill him. Say anybody will put a candidate poster for your house, he go meeting maker. That's now waiting they call for English barbarism. No society they make progress if everybody sleep and think for one direction. Like they always talk for English. Variety is the spice of life. You like them, I don't like them. You know they cause quarrel. Abi, God create us different.
Very true. Oga Nelson, that your point they very, very clear on where you they go. As you take concern that particular one, you don't talk say everybody they entitled to personal opinion and get freedom of expression. But if you abuse them, wahala go there. Now Oga Ndimo will come back to you. That place where you want pick am from. And addition to what you don't talk over to you.
There is a quantity where we say is very, very annoying where they happen in this country. The arrogance of the educated. That quantity is very annoying. What it make them they so short today? Say na Nigerians now they vote. When me and you know truly know who be Nigerian.
Okay.
No. Give me some time. Okay. Give me some time.
No, I want chip in this.
People will come from Niger. People will come from Chad. We go line up for INEC office one register. INEC go tell them say you not be Nigerian. What if they go write for their forehead where I go tell see say this person not be Nigerian? Do you and I have any kind of card today in this country that we present anywhere where they go tell us that na Nigerians be this? What the arrogance of the educated is so irritating that you will see that they are making these kinds of postulations and deceiving the majority. Who indeed?
Hold on from that side. Hold on first. Ogandi, calm down. We are calm down. Calm down. Hold on well. No matter. Hold on.
Okay, I don't come.
This question I ask you, we will go break, but I'm going to ask you this question. If you come out from this break, you will answer that. And the question I want to ask you is say, looking at the electoral reform, where they're correct for National Assembly, and also looking at the elections we don't play out after this electoral reform, Ekiti and Osun State, and also looking at the fact that they talk, say yes, they see the reflection of this particular electoral reform inside this election. Sure, you know things, say, when the election come, all this way they talk, say this person, say whether they write for forehead or they don't write for forehead, whether it go take effective. Don't say our vote go.
Oh yeah, break. Hold on, don't leave out.
Yabla say the government something we don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Look us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tadagidigba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding, make some people billionaires.
Shey say these qualities them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go as leader where we they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
So dey careful who you dey do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
Now welcome to Better Talk. Na tap they graduate to Gbasgbo seriously.
I not be one of those people where they think say the role of a man is just to provide. No, that is the simplest role ever.
Chrisland, no say till today we never see where those boys dey. But now the girl now they drag like small generator.
A lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that widows
Wow.
are husband snatchers.
What do you say you want to reduce?
If I give you the measurement of this thing that you are seeing here.
Celebrate on her. Women, now they play the role of father for their children. I salute you today.
Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
How are you? My name is Nanedu, but I want to tell you something. You know, if you want to arrange a TV show, you need one or two things where you go put together to make sure say that TV show when they come out. Oh yeah, you get the point now. Now let me tell you, take it down. Number one, you need a very good TV host. Person who will stand in front. When face show, in shoe shine.
I beg you.
So dey careful who you dey do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
Now welcome to Better Talk.
Ahead of this election where they come, and looking at the past election, what we don't learn from them, and entering into this same election where they come new, what if those things we need to correct so that we not say yes, so the people's election really count. I'll also get to Ogbonge guest. We get organized, that is Oga Andy Akpotive, will be social reformer, will be with us for studio. I'll also get Oga Nelson Ekujimi, will be executive chairman committee for protection of people's mandate, that is CPPM. And once again, now welcome back to this same program. Okay, Andy, quickly, before we go that break, I'll throw you one question about electoral reforms. Because you'll be talking, now you actually ginger that question. Looking at these electoral reforms, and looking at the elections you don't play out for Osun Ekiti, you notice say this particular electoral reform will actually take it go very, very effective for the next election when they come next year.
Waiting don't reform.
No violence like
no
that.
violence.
Waiting don't reform. If you be statistician,
election go count.
Go check the number of people who be say register and the number of votes cast. First off, check them. Secondly, waiting don't reform. Where me, if I want vote on that day, they go still say, make nobody move. That day, nobody go move. If where I register, make I use Lagos State for instance, I register for office, I dey work for VI, and there I register. And I dey live for Ikorodu or Egbeda. It means that automatically, by virtue of even this electoral act, me I no go fit vote. I go trek from Egbeda, they come here, I come vote. I mean, where I go for vote, I go take vote. Who go carry me from Egbeda come here? If I register for Egbeda and I dare come Ojo, I dare somewhere, so I go take go there, go vote. What it don't change? What it don't change in the sense that if person will be say if they work out on that day of election day, police people go cash am, police people go trash am. They go deal with and say they are not supposed to. They're not supposed to see am say in the move. What it don't change? What it don't change? What we see they spend billions of money where we not get for this country. Billions like 2 days ago, yesterday, that they go dash. Niger Republic money for Toyota, may they buy exquisite Toyota. Not be saying that military hardware they buy you anyway, more than that matter. What it don't change, when we see they spend money for nonsense, when the process could have been made a lot efficient. We go pay police officers. We go buy food for dogs. We go deploy all the military we will not get on election day. May they go supervise or administer election. What it don't change indeed. We they sit down for this country, they think say what it does. Nothing. Absolutely nothing has changed.
Wait.
I want to explain to you that.
Wait.
As they come here.
Hold on again. Hold on.
Okay,
wait.
I calm down.
Exactly, calm down. Calm down.
Yes, make I calm down.
So from everything where you don't talk now, you they talk say even the reform, the word reform, where would even they use say
needs to be reformed.
We need to be reformed.
That reform needs to be reformed.
Okay, hold on.
Against the reality.
Who could be hold on now?
Okay.
Hold on.
Today, hold on, make it no go.
No worry, hold on. So maybe we go back to Oga Nelson and Kujumi now. Because Oga Nelson will give us the example of say, if we see what happen for inside Osun State, if we see what happen for inside Ekiti State, where for the major political parties now 1-1 then they APC win Ekiti, PDP win Osun State, nobody carry anybody handicap. Oga Nelson they talk say, no matter how the thing take be, make we celebrate these little wins them. Oga Nelson, I go like make you respond to waiting Oga Andy don't talk. As he take concern say, even the reform we don't even reform self, we go still need to reform am because all these small changes wey we dey see. Now those things go take effect if indeed we wan get issue-based campaigns. Over to you, Oga Nelson.
I thank you again. The thing where they talk be say, unlike before, where we say anybody go just reach polling station, you go just say he won't vote. But now, your PVC now be your international passports. If you no register, make your name there for voters register. You no fit vote. My brother there talk say in they live for Ikorodu, in they work for Egbeda, say no go fit vote. You and me know say provision there for you to transfer your PVC to where you dey live. So if you dey live for Ikorodu before you don't go Egbeda, provision there say you fit change your voters card where we say you go get opportunity to vote for Egbeda where you dey. The law will give you that opportunity. Shebi all of us dey here. Before, if you open bank account, now that bank where you open account, that branch, if the branch there Songo, you no fit go branch where they for Ikorodu withdraw money now. We don't forget. But now with your ATM, even POS where they for your backyard,
you fit collect money.
Use am.
You fit collect money.
Now with our election, we don't see changes. See the Beavers machine where they now. It not be like before where we they use card reader. Where some people go purposely no one make card reader read their thumb. Some people go carry thumb come police station. Say they no one use card reader. Say make them vote, make them fill incident form. Then go harass INEC officer. But now the system don't be say if the Beavers machine no fit read your thumb and it no fit capture your face, forget them, you no go vote.
So Oga Nelson, your point is very, very clear. Now small, now in progress and development they come. Oga Andy, wait. I
just want to talk.
No, you know they argue.
I just want to talk. Now 1 minute.
Normally, you know they argue. Wait,
yes, just 1 minute.
No, we'll give you 2 minutes.
Okay.
We'll give you 2 minutes. Okay. Normally, you know like arguments. You like debate.
At all.
So, but Oga Nelson, we don't establish. Everybody agree say progress day, but some people they talk say he still small. If indeed though. We won't go to the level where we say somebody no come they tell us say he won't share this, he won't share that. Maybe we even use the example of Osun State. So we go play one particular video clip from what happened for inside Osun State. This is now the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Party. When after he don't talk about waiting the political party go do for inside the state, come address another political party when also get candidates. I go like make we watch that video. If all of us watch the video, we digest them. I go come ask my question, and my question go dey straightforward to Oga Nelson. Make we see that video of what happened that day.
Ẹgbẹ́ ìbàjẹ́ àwọn bí àwọn láwọn labour náà ṣekú. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ káyé ní onílébìrà o. Àmín o. Ọlọ́run ní sọ yín di lébìrà o. Àmín o. Ire lẹ máa bá délé o. Àmín o. Ire wo. Àṣẹ. Ilé ọmọ. Àṣẹ. Ire àlùbáríkà. Àṣẹ. Ẹ̀yin ló kàn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ̀yin ló kàn. Àwa ni.
If you now see that video, now the video of when the presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, after he don't talk about waiting the governorship candidate and the person will be saying the incumbent Ogagboyega Oyetola, wetin go do if he enter for second term to build on wetin he do for the first term. He can address the Labour Party. As soon as see the interpretation of what he talk for Yoruba language, for inside the English language, plenty people look this thing talk say, if we get candidates at that level, when we say the talk they go in this direction, we no go get people when go come ask you say, okay, how you go take free fix electricity, how you go take free fix insecurity, how you go take free create jobs. Some people give us the example of what happened for 2015, where if we say people they talk about the economy, the war against corruption and everything. If you even can't talk, they go call some people hailers, they go call some people wailers. You come be like say if you they ask question, you don't want the peace and progress of this our country Nigeria, but see where we did at the end of the day. Oga in Kujimi, after you see this particular video, so on that day, I won't ask you what your reaction be and whether this kind of things will influence how people when we say they want answers, go fit get their answers.
I don't tell you before, say politics, politicians, their supporters, their advisors, then go make caricature of their opponent. Now, all part of politics, waiting the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu talk, you go see say that the later part, now we watch so. Now if it say, it don't talk the thing where they won't face here. Don't forget, say, for political party campaign, why some people go there, go listen to what the party won't do. Some people go there, go do business, so then go sell pure water, then go sell mineral, some go sell biscuits. Not be everybody will go there, go listen to what he want to do. And again, some persons go campaign. Now those making jokes, making fun of the other people, now they won't hear. Some persons go campaign. Now the musician when they bandstand, anything when you like, make you the talk, say, I go do road, I go give you school, they no 1 year. Now the musician when they bandstand, make it play music, make them dance, now in the 1 year. So for political party campaign, now a mixture of the good, the bad, the ugly. So many things now they there for that pot of soup. So if you think say campaign, now only about the issues for campaign or campaign ground. You know say campaign for political party, not be only for campaign ground. Party go bring out its manifesto. The manifesto, the candidate, it go take and meet different groups. People wey know what they do. They will meet big players. Big players go tell and say, Oga President, Oga Governor, for this our state to cement too cost. Or if we work, some people they collect too much money from our money. Everybody go talk their mind. So the political party manifesto now it will address the issues.
Okay.
You see campaign grants, campaign, not be say that place now everything then they talk.
Okay.
They make jokes.
Oga next.
Okay.
So is that
no? Okay, we allow Oga Andy. No, allow Oga Andy respond.
No, just chiply. You can go respond. No vex. Oga next, quickly going by waiting our that is Asiwaju talk based on this thing. If you look the whole this thing, the first question I want to ask me say, Labour when they talk say, my Labour kuni that they go Labour die. Say they not be like the opposition party. So why would you not pay attention to a particular minority party when not even perhaps not too strong for the state, and probably rather than for you to focus on the idea thing of ensuring that you promote your party, they probably ridicule a party will be minority. So it is an idea for us as people to learn such thing from a party leader, especially when we're supposed to learn better thing.
How you take arrive at that conclusion, say the party no strong for the state. Me, I know Sabi, because don't forget, say a former deputy speaker of the House of Reps now be the candidate of that party. And for somebody to become deputy speaker of House of Reps, you and me no say not be more. So that party no go talk say na small party.
Na babati so
this actually when they talk now say
not be more but na babati
you know there where some people they talk say party na Islamic party. You know they hear them. They say that them be Boko Haram. They say that them be Janjaweed. Not the people they talk and who kill anybody because of that. So if political parties, big wigs, talk what they like. Now for you and me, to separate the wheat from the chaff, like me now, not be that kind of talk I want here. Now talk of waiting the party won't do.
All right.
Concern me. But for some people, now what is the one here be that?
All right, Oga Nelson, we don't note your point. As you take concern, say the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now go there. Oga, hand over to you.
I want answer to the answer. I'm small in the different.
But you go take because now 3 minutes we get.
Yes, I go fast. First off, in say not be Momoy, now Ante become deputy speaker. I want to answer and say yes, not be Momoy, but now Babati Sokpe formula, now Ante become the deputy speaker. What we practice in Nigeria today is the Babati Sokpe system of government. What has the governor said? What has the leader said? What has the president said? It's not about merit, essentially. It's not about who has capacity to deliver or has competence. It is about Baba Tisokpe. Once Baba says, whether you liked it or you did not like it, it was immediately carried out that order. That's the first thing I want to establish. Second thing I want to establish, say, he don't even agree also with me, say, the politics what they practice in Nigeria, not be ideological politics. He don't explain here, say, what the people want here, not be ideology. The people are mainly interested. He says some they come there, the ground, hey, they won't come say, they won't come dance. Some they come there, won't come hear you, they yab your opponent. In any case, make I even ask all the Nigerians they listen to us now. How many Nigerians become president, they don't ask questions? Do you know that a lot of them refuse to even go for that debate where they get? How many of them, the ones who they won't tell you, say what they want to do? This one. He said he won't fix insecurity problem. He won't solve corruption problem. He won't fix the economy. Failure. The performance, when I grew up as a child, when my daddy won't describe performance where they are abysmal. If I tell you how they describe it, I'm going to go shock. But man, not talking on air. The performance is failure, total failure, cataclysmic failure. Failure, every say we're not going to feel even manage. Now this man don't fail, even though he tell us. I want also tell them, say, in this country as we see today, people are merely going to be responding to what the leaders are doing. If you look the Bible, I won't go the Bible, you go see, say, Moses, when they lead the people, he they listen to them. Every time when he hears it, the people say they want manna, he go pray to God. God, now manna, now they want now. Sometimes the people say, no, we don't want manna again, we don't want manna again. This manna is nonsense now. And in the first place, manna, now what is it? This manna, Moses go tell God, say, so the people want. People say they want water, Moses go run. Moses was not, even though Moses was anointed for that commission, Moses had the unction for that commission. He did not go there to start doing his own thing. He was doing everything according to the askings of the people that they had said for him to go and take out of Egypt. We are saying that politicians in Nigeria are also like that. They listen to the people and hear what the people want to say. The people indeed can be speaking with their mouth that they want electricity, but Fayose understands that his stomach infrastructure that is critical to them. The people can be speaking that they want education. You have to have education to appreciate education.
Yes.
A person who does not have education cannot appreciate education.
Hold on. This particular subject go get part 2. This subject will get part 2 because we don't, we don't spend 1 hour on top of this conversation. Now, true. Now, Oga Nelson, I go beg you. We know say it's not easy. You understand? You be person when they're very, very busy. But we go just like, who could be hold up now? We go like, come now, hold on from back. We go like make you just help us mark your calendar. This particular discussion, the part 2 of this discussion will continue next week Friday.
Yes.
Make everybody get up for the back of your mind. Next week Friday, Oga Nelson, we beg you. I beg. Oga Andy, we also beg you. Next week Friday, our people waiting for us. Make una no vex. That next week, we go also take phone calls. Make una talk una mind. For here where we dey so now, to carry waka come out as we dey hold Oga Andy.
Oga Nelson, thank you very much.
Nancy, thank you very much. Hold on well.
Thank you too.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I dey hold on now.
Hold on well. Hold on.